In 1975, scientists discovered something remarkable. When just 1% of a population learns TM, negative trends decrease and positive trends increase. The statistics were unmistakable. Crime, sickness, and accident rates went down. The economy, stock market, and number of patents applied for increased.
And the beauty is that you don't need the whole population to meditate. Just 1% creates that effect, which scientists call the Maharishi effect. It's because Maharishi predicted it long before it was verified by science.
The 1% effect is also found in nature. For example, an iron bar becomes magnetized when only 1% of the iron molecules are oriented in an orderly way.
So with 1% of the population meditating, we can create a peaceful society. In addition, we also create a perfect system of protection against all sorts of negative influences. To understand this, we can look at a phenomenon that physicists call the Meissner effect.
In an ordinary system, there is a lot of entropy, disorder, and resistance. But a system with maximum coherence becomes a superconductor. The perfect orderliness within the superconductor prevents any disorder from penetrating it. Simultaneously, it creates a protecting field around it, so no disorder from the outside can disturb the flow of the system. The system becomes invincible. This is the Meissner effect.
In terms of people and countries, when 1% of the population meditates, the country becomes invincible. It no longer allows any negative influence from inside or outside.
By using this technology, every nation can create an ideal defense system and generate a continuous influence of peace towards its neighbors. At last, we have a scientifically proven formula to create peace in society. Let's take a country, for example Belgium, with a population of 10 million people. We need 100,000 TM practitioners to create peace.
So there's still a long way to go. But in 1976, Maharishi introduced the MT-Sidhis program, and that changed everything. The power of harmony multiplied exponentially.
With the MT-Sidhis program, the square root of 1% of a population is enough to create the same effect if they are gathered in one place. So, a group of 317 Siddhas in one place has the same effect as 100,000 meditators. In the physics of sound, this effect is known as constructive interference. When three sound waves with an identical frequency are combined, the power or intensity increases logarithmically. The resulting wave is 9 times more powerful.
This extended Maharishi effect at last gives us a practical solution for world peace. We only need the square root of 1% of the world's population, which works out to be just 9,000 peace experts. World peace can be a permanent reality. Research has proven that this technology works. Over 50 studies have demonstrated its effectiveness to an exceptionally high level of reliability. Let's examine one strong case.
Washington, D.C. in 1993, a few thousand Siddhas gathered to demonstrate the power of peace, and crime was reduced by 23%.
You can actually train a group in a very powerful stress-reducing technology of TM, pretty easily, of course. And you can do that, for example, in the middle of Lebanon during the peak of the Lebanon War. It only took several hundred to start to notice an effect. But scientifically, you create the group, you remove the group. You create the group, you remove the group. You have them there for 2 days, they're gone for 3. You have them back, and you watch the level of war fighting, war deaths, war injuries, rise and fall in very strong correlation to the number of people who are creating peace and dissolving stress in the collective consciousness. When you've published 40 or 50 studies like that, you end up building up evidence that is really beyond irrefutable. There's never been an approach that has been studied as carefully and has been demonstrated to be so powerful. The effects can actually be felt very, very soon.
Even better, modern science can explain the underlying mechanics. But even in ancient times, this knowledge was available.
Maharishi Patanjali states in the Yoga Sutras, "In the vicinity of yoga, hostile tendencies are eliminated.